release of the Shrek 5 teaser, I've been seeing a lot of mixed reactions, mostly negative, and honestly it's understandable. It's been nearly 15 years since Shrek Forever After, and outside of the Puss in Boots spin-offs, we haven't seen anything new from the Shrek universe. So now that we're finally getting a new movie, and the characters look noticeably different, some people aren't too happy about it. So I wanted to make a quick video and share my thoughts on the teaser and why I think it's getting so much backlash. Okay, so it's no secret that studios often revive beloved franchises as a way to cash in on nostalgia. And to me, Shrek 5 feels like a classic case of that. The Shrek franchise has a dedicated fan base, so it makes sense why DreamWorks will want to revisit it. If something has worked before, why not try it again, right? But at a certain point, it does feel overdone. Instead of being a fresh, meaningful continuation, it risks becoming just another attempt to capitalize on past success. But don't get me wrong, I love Shrek. The first two movies were, in my opinion, iconic, with Shrek 2 being my personal favorite. It was a creative and hilarious take on fairy tales, flipping the classic tropes in a way that felt unique and genuinely funny. But after Shrek the Third, it felt like the magic started to wear off. The franchise lost some of what made it special, and continuing to add on to it just for the sake of it feels unnecessary. What made Shrek work so well was how effortlessly funny and relatable it was. It didn't have to try too hard, it was just good. But from what we've seen in the teaser, Shrek 5 seems to be forcing itself to fit into modern trends, and that's where it starts to feel off. After 15 years, trying to recapture what made the original great isn't easy, and it shows. And I think that's why so many Shrek fans, myself included, aren't too impressed. Another big discussion surrounding the teaser is the new character designs. Personally, I don't think the updated Shrek looks bad, but I do prefer the original. Part of that is probably just nostalgia. I grew up with the old design, so of course it's what I'm used to. But also, the original Shrek looked more like an ogre. He was gritty, rough looking, and unpolished. The new version is cleaner and smoother, likely due to the advancements in the animation, but it takes away from some of the raw charm. Fiona, on the other hand, looks completely different to me. Like, I know it's her, but it doesn't feel like her. It's something about her face and even the hair that's just throwing me off. And as for Felicia, I could have sworn she had blue eyes, but since she was just a baby in the previous movies, there's not really much to compare her to. I actually don't mind Donkey and Pinocchio's updated looks. Donkey's head shape and hair are slightly different, and Pinocchio's cheeks are fuller, but overall, they still look like themselves. Minor design tweaks don't bother me as much as drastic changes. But at the end of the day, people don't like change, and that's understandable. We get attached to the way things were, especially when it comes to something as nostalgic as Shrek. But as much as I prefer the original designs, I don't think that alone will make or break the movie for me. The real test is whether the writing stays true to the characters and their humor. Because overall, that's what made Shrek so great. So if they get that right, there's still hope. That being said, this was just a teaser. The full movie isn't finished yet, so there's still time for things to change. Maybe the criticism will push the creators to make adjustments, or maybe, despite the concern, Shrek 5 will surprise us and turn out to be better than expected. Either way, I'm going to keep an open mind and give it a chance when it comes out. That's all I have for this video today. It was just a super quick thought, but I would like to know what you think about the Shrek 5 teaser. Comment your thoughts down below and subscribe for more content like this.